What's up, everyone? Just felt really weird. What's up, everyone? Welcome into Mikey's Boardroom. I'm Mikey.
I'm Krista.
And this is our boardroom. Tonight, we're going to take a look at some upcoming Kickstarters launching or Gamefound campaigns launching or just retail releases of board games that are coming up in February of this year. So first we're going to jump into the Kickstarters and then talk about and the Gamefounds, then we'll talk about retail releases happening. All this is subject to change, obviously, and it's also subject to just me being an idiot and being completely wrong. But I believe all these are supposed to come out and launch in February.
Okay.
So let's dive into it, and let's take a look at the very first
Into the
game.
unknown.
Let's take a look into the unknown. Okay, so the first one is Kingdoms Forlorn, Dragons, Devils, and Kings. What do you think of that? What does that picture do for you?
It makes me probably put it back on the shelf, and I'll move along to something a little bit brighter and chipper.
So it's like a dungeon delver where you're like going in, you're exploring. It's cooperative.
Okay.
And it's sort of like...
Does it have like the little like book like above and below where like it's kind of funny?
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, okay. Funny, I definitely don't think so.
Well, you and I make above and below.
It might have like a little book with like stuff. I'm not sure exactly if it has.
Because like I like above and below. I think that's fun.
Yeah, it's got like RPG elements, and
okay.
so like it might have a little book. I'm not sure exactly. I'll have to wait and see when it launches. But I've heard buzz about this one. It looks kind of cool. It's supposed to have like sort of like a Dark Souls, Diablo, sort of like Game of Thrones, sort of like dark fantasy vibe to it.
Okay.
So that can be really cool when it's done right. I feel like most of the time it's not done like great.
Is there something you can compare to it for me?
Like Dark Souls.
I don't know that.
Diablo, Game of Thrones.
I don't know that. I know Game of Thrones, but only as like a show.
Like just sort of like a dark, kind of gritty, fantasy world. Like look at the thing. See how there's like it's sort of dark and there's like a fantasy
Witcher?
like it's like sort of like Witcher kind of. I think a little less high fantasy where it's like spells and things like that, and a little bit more low like dark like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But with some Witcher mixed in there, I think. I could be wrong. But it just looks cool. Like that's totally look at him right there. That's totally like a fantasy guy.
Is that what you wish your life was?
Yeah, that's
just all alone.
Yeah, exactly. Like that looks cool.
Nothingness.
Cool. But like I said, it's got some buzz. Looks kind of cool.
You know what? That is attractive to me in the middle of our kids screaming at each other. That's what I picture in my mind. I'm like, I just want to be in
when
this
I come
place.
to your rescue? Oh.
No, I just want to be left alone.
I just want to be in the snowy mountains.
Yes.
With dragons, devils, and kings.
In that moment, those seem a lot more doable than our screaming kids.
Anyways, looks cool. So I'm going to check it out. I can't guarantee I'll back it, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. So Kingdoms Forlorn.
Wait, what are we talking about right now? I thought we were talking about games you're backing in February.
Games that I'm interested in February. So I might not back all these, but it's games that I'm interested in. I'm going to follow. It's games that I want. As of now, it's games that I want to back.
Okay.
The campaign can change that. Personal finances could change that. Personal finances
I get it.
Will change that.
I get it.
Okay, moving on. Trying to speed me along. The next game that I have on here, is called 51st Date. 51st State. Not 51st Dates. That's an Adam Sandler movie.
I was like, wait, that's going to be a fun game. That sounds great.
I love Fan Reeses. You can see my spit that I just sprayed. Anyways, this is a game that's been out since like 2010, I want to say. But it is, let's go past it. It is, okay, see, they make other games.
Okay, wait, I've seen the detective box.
Yeah, the detective box has been around. Robinson Crusoe's big one. Anyways, it's like a very popular, very well-known game. Very like super fun. Like Z says it's his number one game. Okay. You have no idea who Z is, but he's somebody in the dice tower. He's Z.
I love the way he spells his name.
Yeah, exactly. It's not Z. It's like when Homer found out his name. He's like Homer J. Simpson. And he always wanted to know what his middle name was because he just knew it started with a J.
Okay.
So he finds it and it says his name and he like uncovers the bushes and his middle name is J. J-A-Y. Homer J. Simpson.
That's funny.
Anyway, 51st Date. It's like a card game where you're like building a new country and you have to like put locations into play. You work like hire leaders. I think it's worker placement. You send workers like to different areas to gain resources and get skills and stuff like that, and so like develop like a new country basically. So supposed to be really, really fun. There's not a ton here. I haven't looked a ton into it other than I've heard it's amazing. There's the Ultimate Edition coming out, so it looks like they'll have new factions and some other stuff. It launches towards the end of February, so it's gonna end in March. It will be in our March, like a March ending. Like we'll pay for it in March, but it's a February launch, so looks fun. I'm interested in it. What do you think just from the box? What grabs you? Anything? Or is that like you would scroll right along?
I'd probably scroll right
along. Would you
along.
scroll along for this one, for Kingdoms Forlorn?
I probably read the back.
Okay. Like if you're looking at Barnes & Noble?
Yeah, I probably would have read the back.
Okay.
But yeah, 51st Date, I probably would have.
51st Dates. I didn't even realize it sounds so much like 51st Dates. Yeah, 51st Date, 51st Dates. Anyways, the
is it 51st? That was 51. Oh, okay. I see the ST now. I did not see the ST before. My eyes are really bad tonight. I was thinking about taking my glasses.
51 is pronounced like 51st. What do you think was 51?
I thought it was 51 State.
Thought it was, okay, 51
I didn't see the ST, but I see it now.
Okay, so that's 51st State. That's
I need
what
new glasses.
Yes, you do. The next one. Tell me what you think. I want you to tell me what you think as soon as it pops up. Like, tell me yes, no.
I gotta get close to them because my eyes are really blurry right now.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Come on.
Failure.
What do you think of that?
Oh, I like that. That draws my eye for sure. That gives me like what's that one game I really, really liked? I played it on the handheld PS thing.
The
PS
Vita?
The Vita.
I
played it on PS
Vita.
Yeah.
Vita.
Yeah. And it was weird. It's like not a game that was generally played on that, but they had just made it so you could play it on that. And I remember laying in bed playing.
Vita. When was this?
I think I still lived at the Tree Ridge house.
Okay, so that wasn't the Vita then. It was the PlayStation Plus or whatever that thing was. I have no idea then because there were.
Man, it reminds me of a video game that I played though.
I have no idea.
If you said the name, I'd be like.
There were enough games in the place. What was that thing called? There was the Vita, which I did have, but there was the one before it that was the. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know.
Anyways, Tindaya. So
good.
It's like a survival adventure game.
I would totally stop and read that one for sure.
So look here. It says a theme-driven survival adventure game with the soul of a Euro game.
That sounds right up my alley.
So that sounds right up your alley because you like the
I like both.
Yes. So there is one downside. I believe it does have some area majority.
I like the art. Okay, this definitely would draw my eye.
I believe it does have some area majority in it.
Yeah, but so did Brew, and I like Brew.
Yeah, that's true. I guess area majority doesn't turn off of me. It's dudes on a map area.
Yes, like. So boring.
But there are basically 3 phases of the game. It sounds like where you're gonna settle a new area, you're gonna progress that area, and you're gonna defend against invaders that battle you or that come in. So there's 2 different gods, which you can kind of see up here on the art. So there's these 2 different gods. And so basically, they're going to demand specific resources at different stages of the game, and you're going to kind of know. I think you're going to kind of know what those resources are, so you can work towards them. But then there's also there's natural disasters that they send your way, and you're going to kind of know like volcanoes. Yeah, exactly, volcanoes and stuff. I think you're going to kind of know when those are popping up, so you can move around the board, manipulate the board, and the disasters actually like reshape the map. So you can't like do all the stuff you were doing in the beginning of the game. It's going to change throughout the game. Okay. So that one looked really cool to me. The art struck me as something you would kind of enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
It just looks really cool. And that one launches, let's see, in 18 days. So again, towards the end of February.
Is that going to be a birthday game? Is that on my birthday? No, I don't think so. Right?
What do you mean? Is it a birthday game? It's
coming out on my birthday.
It's not.
It's
not releasing.
I know, but are you gonna buy it on my birthday?
Sure. Let's go. Yeah, so that one doesn't count against my budget because it's a birthday present for you. You are welcome.
I take back what I said.
All right, the next one is going to be Aldara Reborn. And immediately you're going to look at this.
Immediately I say, no, thank you.
You're going to look at this.
It looks like Battleship.
You're going to think Windward.
or
Battleship, yeah. So this one, I like the look. I personally like the look of this. There's
definitely looks like something you'd like.
The realm of Aldara. You like explore it with your ships.
Aldara, that name kind of interests me. It sounds like that one show I watched with the book. Shannara. It reminds me of Shannara Chronicles.
Okay, I don't know. Aldara, Shannara, sure. Anything to get you into it. If you get the early bird pledge, you get extra dice.
Oh, we have to do it. More dice for our kids.
Otherwise, we'll miss out. And how can we miss out on a nice little green dice right there? So you basically go around Aldara, you gather resources, you build your fleets of ships, and you're gonna make like different discoveries while you explore. You know, you're gonna roll dice. There's tech trees where you can upgrade your different skills. You can
really
wage
boisterous.
Wage battles on who knows what. The beings
exactly,
of Aldara.
because there's not a whole lot there.
Well, yeah, there's not a whole lot there, but that's just gonna be I'm just interested in it. I looked it up and I read about it a little bit.
Okay, now the little minis scroll right by, but the box would make me pause.
Yeah, the art looks cool.
Yeah,
I like this green dice right there. And
dice.
yeah, it launches end of February. All these are like end of February, but I am interested.
Oh,
in
February 22nd.
I am interested in it. Fast-paced airship combat strategy board game. That's exactly what I wanted. How does that sound terrible? Airships? Like, that alone sounds cool.
That reminds me of that one game of Uncharted that I cannot win. Was that Uncharted?
Uncharted
right?
2?
No.
Oh, no.
What game was that? What was that? It wasn't Uncharted. What was it?
No, it wasn't Uncharted. The last...
Bioshock
Infinite.
Bioshock.
The ending
I
the
could not,
last
I
boss
couldn't
in
beat the
Bioshock
game
Infinite.
just because of that one freaking boss.
Pathetic. It was annoying, but come on.
I couldn't do it.
You were playing on hard difficulty, I'll give you that.
I couldn't do it. I just gave up and I never beat it.
I like airships. That's why I got Windward. That's why I really wanted to like Windward, even though I kind of didn't. I like the airship kind of theme. So this one looks really cool. It kind of looks like airships mixed with like sort of like maybe kind of like Chrono Trigger a little bit. I don't know. I like that whole sort of like art style.
What is Chrono Trigger?
It's like an old school PlayStation 1 game.
Okay.
I think it was PlayStation 1.
Long. I don't think I ever owned a PlayStation until we got married. So I
can't remember. Oh, it was an old school like RPG like way back when. It was really fun.
Okay.
Anyways, the next one that I'm looking forward to is Age of Rome. Now tell me, would you buy
Interesting.
If we were in Barnes & Noble, would this give you stop?
I would probably stop and read it. Would it be like, ooh, what's this game? No, but it'd be like, what's this game?
What if the back told you this?
Okay.
That you are
that
like...
it likes big butts and I cannot lie. Thank you. I didn't expect that reaction.
I've never thought that type of stuff was funny. But I don't know why. It just got me. That one got me. Completely took me off guard.
Thank you.
I was always the one that like never laughed at those types of jokes, but that one got me.
You never heard me say it.
Yeah, I guess so. That one got me. Anyway, so what if the back told you that you...
Hi. What's up?
What's up?
You did.
It worked.
This is Riley.
What you doing? I just realized you went to bed in your Elsa dress.
She said it's very comfortable.
Oh, okay. Watch where you step. There's spiders out here. Think about that next time you come out.
There's spiders?
Yep.
Yeah, don't you remember the big fat one that you saw with Nana that one time?
Watch your way back to your bed. Watch your step. Love you. We're watching on the monitor, waiting for you to climb into bed.
Good night, bud.
Right now. Where is she? Why isn't she in bed yet? Do I need to go yell at her? Okay, so what if the back told you this? That in Age of Rome you get to become the new Emperor of Rome? And that...
I'd say no. I don't really do well with power.
And that... That's why you were born a woman. Sorry. I don't believe that. It's a worker placement game. Worker placement. I know you have a thing for that where you don't really like it, but you think you don't like it.
Area control?
But no, it's not. You build structures. There's actually a rotating, like a board. The board rotates. It's a rotating board that you're building structures around as it rotates, and you have to balance. Like you're the emperor, so you have to the emperor.
The emperor.
I'm getting excited. You're the emperor of Rome, so you have to.
That's what you were trying to say.
Yeah, you have to.
The emperor.
You're the emperor, and so you have to balance as the emperor. You have to balance like war and politics and trade and religion, all to benefit your the kingdom of Rome the most. And on top of that, each player gets like secret quests that they have to complete throughout the game. So I don't know, it just seems like a fun game. Looks really cool. I personally like the art where it's like the land and everything is very cartoony. But it also, like, this part doesn't look super cartoony, so I don't know. It just draws me in. I like the idea of, like, building the civilization, like civ builders and stuff like that in general. So it just kind of sounds cool. I know you like the Rome theme, specifically the toga.
The toga and the hair.
And
the hair.
Yeah, exactly.
The greasy, dirty.
The greasy hair that just goes, like, straight down, like, different. I am Marcus Cassius the Third. Anyways.
No, I like the men that are painted gold.
Yeah, I guess. We know that. We
Spartacus.
Know Spartacus. Yes, exactly. Spartacus. Bear me children, Spartacus. It doesn't even make sense because the women build and bear the children. Anyways, so carry my child from the Spartacus. Okay, so
he would. He's that good of a man.
Yeah,
he could.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I know no other men like him.
Except Marcus Crassus. Age of Rome, that's the next one I like. Those are all of the Kickstarters that I'm interested in February. Now, granted, there's going to be a lot that come out that I am not like aware of, that I'm going to be like, oh, this looks cool. Oh, it's only $140. I think I'll back it immediately.
Only $140. So that is our grocery budget for a week.
And it's also my board game budget for a day. Anyways, those are all the Kickstarters and Gamefounds releases coming out that I'm aware of, that look interesting to me, that I think you would like enough for me to spend money on it. So let's talk about retail releases coming out in February. The first one's going to be The Lord of the Rings, the card game, the revised core set. So this is a game that came out a long time ago, 10 years, 12 years ago, maybe even more than that. But they're coming out, they're reprinting the core set, so that you can get the core set, get into it, and then get tons of different expansions that have been coming out.
So is it kind of like the Marvel card game? But
so
like
yes,
Lord
it's
of
a
the
living
Rings?
card game just like Marvel.
Okay.
So I haven't played this one. We have played Marvel. I can't comment on exactly the differences, but it is the same. It is the same style of game. It's a living card game where it's like the same idea. You're getting like pre-constructed decks, pre-constructed scenarios that you get to go through. It's not like Magic the Gathering where you go by booster packs. It's similar more to Marvel Champions. Okay. So that one's coming out towards the end of actually this month. I think it actually releases of filming this tomorrow. We're not going to get it till February though, and we won't be playing it till February. So that might be the biggest game I'm excited to play because I've already pre-ordered it. I'm like, I'm ready to go. The next thing I'm really excited about is more Summoner Wars decks.
Ooh.
So we played Summoner Wars. You liked Summoner Wars. Do you think you didn't? Are you
No, I liked it. I did. Would I ever really want to play it again?
Okay. Well, maybe I have to rethink this. This was all keeping you in mind. So like to me,
it's a rarity.
To me.
But we are one. So thinking of me is just thinking of yourself.
To me, everything looks good. Like I'm like, everything looks good. You there, you there. Everything looked good. So I'm trying to pick stuff that I thought you would be interested in too. But there's 2 new factions coming out for Summoner Wars. We have a playthrough and a review, or I think it's actually back one of our first videos where we did a playthrough and review together. But we have a playthrough of Summoner Wars 2nd edition. We both really liked it, at least I know I did. You reviewed it positively.
I liked it for sure.
But
I remember liking it.
There's 2 new decks coming out. There's the Sky Spirit Avians, which are basically they're basically like winged warriors that can fly over. Yeah.
I guess my concern is that you have gotten quite a bit better at board games since then.
So I'm just gonna destroy you.
I told you all my secrets and you used them against me very well.
The Sky Spirit Avians, they fly over people. I think the summoner can attack anybody on the board no matter where they are. The cloaks are more like think like thieves sneaking around, like like daggers in the night, sort of thing,
Alrighty. Well, I will definitely play it.
And they have like advanced mechanical weapons or something, is what it said. So I don't know. It looked fun. I don't know, like.
How much is it?
I don't know how much it is. I can't guarantee I'm going to buy it when it comes out. This is just the one thing that kind of struck me as like, like I kind of do want to go back to Summoner Wars. I don't even know where it is.
I guess my thing is like
Summoner Wars. I like Summoner Wars.
Like I just want to try something new. Like that's what we've already done Summoner Wars, but I know people are really into expansions.
New decks, new decks in Summoner Wars.
I already have to deal with the same thing all the time, so I just want like new things.
Okay, well we'll cover that later. We'll cover about the new stuff later. We'll talk about something. I'll address that later. The last thing for retail is another thing that I already have pre-ordered and I can't wait for it. I think it's finally coming out this month. Finally, it's been delayed. You're gonna be stoked. Okay. The Dune Imperium expansion.
Ooh, that's a game I would go back to.
So the new expansion it brings 3 new houses, like the new
yes,
your like character ability or whatever. It brings 3 new ones.
Give
of those.
me that Timothy.
You can. Timothy, is that the main kid?
He's the only name I know, and I know his name is weird because it's like French or something.
Is the main kid from Dune? He's already in the game. Give me somebody new.
His name is pronounced weird. I don't know.
Anyways, 3 new factions.
Different. It's not weird. It's different. It's pronounced like the French way.
Okay,
But he doesn't make people do it because he thinks that it's like uppity or something like that. I was just reading an interview with him.
Why else would you be born French? Not to be uppity. I'm gonna cut that. Okay. So there's 3 new houses. You can deploy like dreadnought ships onto the board, and then you can dispatch like different infiltrators around the board. So I don't know exactly what all of that means, but I like Dune Imperium.
I do too.
And I don't really care what that means. I want.
You
that.
want
I want
to
that.
get that win back from me because I beat you.
Yes,
tonight.
I want to play. I just want to play it more. Like it's been like
I like that game.
Like,
I want to
play it more now. Like I want to get it out. And I want to play it now.
I really like that game.
So I'm like, I know, right? So I'm excited to get the expansion because I like and especially because in Dune we didn't like it at first and it like really like grew on us.
It clicked and it was
and
so
we loved it. And
fun.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to see how
nothing,
this changes things.
Nothing has lived up to Dune.
Yeah. Dune's a good one. So
yeah.
that is the last retail release that I'm excited for.
All
so
right.
those are all of the ones for February. So
okay.
What are your thoughts, reactions, discussions? What are you disgusted by?
You like to spend money. Let's talk about how we can not spend so much money.
That's the opposite of this video.
I know. That one looked good.
Dune?
Tindaya.
Okay,
Tindaya. I don't know.
Tindaya. That one looked good. All the others you'd say no?
Dune, of course.
Dune. What about Lord of the Rings? I know you love Lord of the Rings.
I do love Lord of the Rings. I'm weary just because of your War of the Ring. It ruined me on Lord of the Rings games. Not getting my hopes up.
This is nothing like War of the Rings other than it's Lord of the Rings.
Okay, you've just ruined me, and that's all. War of the Rings has sucked the life from me.
Fair enough. I can't.
I am not excited for 51st Date.
I don't know if I'm getting it. This is the one you would say like if you had
to tell you right now, I could not remember a single thing you said about it.
It's you set up like a new country. It's a card game, like worker placement.
Yeah, I'm not excited.
But they made like detective. It's Z Garcia's favorite game.
I do like his name.
And look at him. He's so happy. I'm like, oh, even Jim Gaffigan likes it.
Oh, well then. I like the vastness of the world.
Classic Jim Gaffigan. Okay.
I'm not saying I won't like it, but that one I probably...
That's the one you next?
Yeah, I would next.
And this one too, I'm imagining, the Altar Reborn.
I mean, the box looks cool, but yeah I definitely get Windward vibes.
If I was going to say that I will for sure, of the 5 campaigns launching that I've talked about, if I was going to say that I'm getting one... No question about it, before seeing anything, it would probably be Kingdoms Forlorn. I feel like that's going to be a quality game, whereas I can't guarantee... Well, I guess I can guarantee 51st State's quality game because Z Garcia liked it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like of the other ones that are new, I can't guarantee they're going to be good. I feel like this one's like a safe bet that it's going to be good.
You know better than I.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to back. They could all be good. Like, this could be the only good one, and I still don't back it. So, like, I don't know. These are just what kind of caught my eye as I was looking. For sure, Lord of the Rings LCG I'm getting. For sure, Dune Imperium Rise of Ix. Those are for sure happening. Other than that, that's about it. So those are the February games that we're excited for. I say we because she's my wife, and we are one. So what I am excited for, she's excited for.
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
Now, other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. Check out our other videos. Basically, we mainly do playthroughs and reviews, but we try to throw other videos out there as well. Let us know if there's any type of content you want to see us make. We'll do it. Give this video a like. Subscribe to our channel. Comment. Let us know what you think of my red shirt and her green shirt. Other than that, go out there, show kindness to everybody, and just spread the love.